Hello everyone, welcome to Blades and More for my review of this Schrade Divergent folding pocket knife. Schrade was an older American company that is famous for quite a few of their different models, which include lines like the Uncle Henry, the Old Timer, the Imperial. And they were made in the USA or United States up until about 2004. When they moved, the company was sold and they moved their productions to China. So as far as I know, all of the Schrade models have been imported or manufactured in China since 2004. And this is a newer model, the Divergent, that I think has been made to compete with some of the other imported models, and it certainly is impressing me. I'm impressed by the feel and the quality. It has a couple of minor issues that I'll discuss, but overall for the price point, I think it's around a $30 range. I think maybe 30, 35-ish you can pick it up for. And it's a fair value for that budget price range, and I would recommend this piece. It has a satin drop point blade, and it's made from Aussie 8 steel. Has thumb stud opener with what Schrade calls a pivot lock system. It's taken from the access lock from the Benchmade patent, which is now run out. So you're going to see more knives with this pivot lock or access lock type locking mechanism, which is ambidextrous. Overall, it's an interesting piece. Let me give you some of the specifications on it. Has an overall length of 7.5 inches with a blade length of 3.25 inches, a cutting edge of 3 inches, and the blade width is 1 inch, and the thickness is 0.10. It's a fairly thinner blade. The blade material, as stated, was an Aussie 8, a US 8. It's a drop point blade design with a hollow grind, satin finish, nice swedge on the top of the blade. Has ambidextrous thumb stud opening with a choil in the rear of the blade. Blade says Schrade on it, on the front side. On the back side, it says Divergent, has the numbers for it down there. Hard for me to read. It has ball bearing pivot that works just very nicely. Drop close with a lock. Engaged or disengaged. Has G10 handle material that's lightly textured, feels real nice, nice grip. I have a large hand, it fits in my large hand well. The harpoon kind of style blade has a nice depression for my thumb. It's not really a thumb ramp, but it works as one. Has stainless steel liner that has not been skeletonized. And a right hand, it comes with a right hand carrying clip that can be moved to the left-hand side, so you can change the sides on it. The screws are exposed though, and the clip is relatively deep and quite prominent. Has a lanyard hole. It's an open back handle design with 2 pillars in the rear. Opens and closes very nicely, either with a little flip of the hand with the pivot lock or the thumb studs, ambidextrous thumb studs. Comes in around the 4-ounce weight. And overall, it is a fairly nice piece. My only real complaint is the thumb stud. Oh, they might have put a little cutout there for my, it protrudes just a little bit, but if you're using the thumb stud for opening, it could be a little more prominent. But I usually don't use the thumb stud. I'll use the access lock and give it a little flip, or what Schrade calls their pivot lock. But it feels pretty sturdy. Blades centered nicely in the handle. No blade wobble. Nice and tight. So the access lock's working well. Yeah, I would, for around it comes in around the $30 price range, give or take a little, I think, different spots, depending on where you pick it up at. It would be a value buy for a budget brand type imported piece. I would recommend it. So there we go, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope to see you back again soon. All right, bye now.